think I done did. I was doing all that talking to myself. I was doing all that talking to myself. It wasn't even turned on. So I was seeing them. How was I seeing those? What's the names? How was I seeing the comments if it wasn't live? Okay, how can I see? Can y'all see me on YouTube now? Cause I'm seeing comments popping in. I'm seeing comments popping in. Oh, we see you now. Okay, all right, y'all see me now. All right, then. So y'all, all right, all right. Okay. Hey, y'all bear with me, man. It's a new platform. It's a new platform I'm trying out. Okay, we can see you now. So before, when y'all was putting the comments in the chat, y'all couldn't see me then? Like AJ had put, I saw AJ, Lex, Carrie, Tranisha. I saw a lot of people. Y'all couldn't see me then? When y'all was putting them comments in the chat? The first one I saw was Carrie said, let's get it. All right, then. So y'all can see me. Y'all can hear me. Oh, you couldn't see me, Carrie? Okay. All right. All right. Everybody can hear me. I thought you was just on CPU. I hate you, Lex. I hate you, Lex. All right. Let's get it, man. Let's get it. Okay. Here we go. What we doing? What we doing? New platform, y'all. I'm testing a new platform. Y'all bear with me, man. Here we go. We talking futures, man. Share this. I thought I was snacking. AJ coming in with the jokes. If I would have knew the girl next door would have been you. Did y'all see AJ when she was interviewing with Abby? She had the girl next door ponytail. Oh, BD told so he wasn't gonna say nothing though. I feel you. Nah, I wasn't snacking. I thought I was live. I saw what's name popping up. All right, y'all. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Y'all see I'm trying to be fancy. Got the disclaimer at the bottom and all that. Is my sweetie up? Cleanse you up? Let me see if my sweetie up. Let me see if my sweetie ready. Baby, you ready? You up? Yeah, it's after 3. All right. You ain't got to jump up or nothing like that. Take your time, but I was just asking. All right, let's get it, y'all. My sweetie say she ready. You should have seen everything I just went through, baby. It was crazy. All right, if y'all still on IG, pull up the YouTube. YouTube.com / the new TLR. Okay, that light dead. Let me get another light. All right, what we talking about today? We talking about futures, man. We talk about futures. Let me go back to me. We talk about futures today. Look how fancy I am with it. Boom. Intro to futures, part 1. We talk about futures today, man. I'm starting all kind of ways today. I'm starting like my daddy today. Intro to futures, part 1. You feel me? I see my sweetie in here. She got her camera turned off. You know what I'm saying? Baby, say hey to the people. Unmute your mic and say hey, y'all. Say what's up, Spider Gang. Did I couldn't even hear you. Could y'all hear my sweetie? I like the new features. Me too. I like the new features too. I'm testing out a new platform. All right, check it out. Let's get to it, man. I don't waste enough time being silly. I'm trying to waste time while I'm getting myself together. But let's get to it, man. I was trying to show off one of my new shirts, but I couldn't get my blue screen to work, so you can see all through the green on the what's the name? You can see through her. Right there, you can see through it right there. Cause I was trying to get the blue, but blue screen wasn't working for me. What's up, Tranisha? We doing intro to futures, man. Let's get it. Could y'all hear my sweetie when she said, what's up, Spider Gang? Could y'all hear her? Intro to futures. So y'all know how I like to do, man. I done ran my mouth enough. I done messed around enough. I done joked around enough. We finna get serious now. Y'all know what I like to do. I like whenever I start discussing stuff, I don't no. Somebody said no. Somebody said no they couldn't.
Hey, Spider Gang.
There you go. All right. There you go. You in there now. Okay. I think I gotta add you for them to hear you. Yep. Unmute now. Let me see if I can hear you. No, I'm saying do it now because I did something different. Nah, yeah, I got to add you for it to talk. Okay, I got it. That's why they heard you the second time. All right, then, let's get to it, man. You know, y'all know how I like to do. I like to go to the beginning, like you know what I'm saying. So today, this is just gonna be like a intro. This is a basic intro for somebody who don't know what futures are. And if y'all still on IG, go over to YouTube, youtube.com/the new TLR, right? Yeah, I'm fancy now. I'm fancy now. So today just gonna be a introduction to futures. Then next week we gonna, you know what I'm saying, we're gonna get a deep dive into my preferred platform for doing futures. And then the week after that, we're gonna break down 2, maybe 3 of the strategies that I be back testing, paper trading, and trading live. I learned them all from ICT. Lex put me up on one. I put together one myself at ICT. I got one straight from ICT, fresh and new during the new mentorship. So those are the main ones that I be back testing, paper trading, and trading live. Right, so that's what we're gonna do. So today gonna be an intro. Next week we're gonna take a deep dive into my preferred platform. The week after that we're gonna break down the 3 strategies that I like to trade. Then the week after that we're gonna go through and do some back testing live of the different strategies. I might pick one week, pick one another week. I don't know. We'll see, but we're gonna do it. What's happening, Carl? What's happening, Lala? Let's say that shout out has to be on your mixtape. Hey, Spider Gang. Okay, then I gotta tell Julie to put me a mixtape together. Shout out Lala. She said that shout out has to be on your mixtape. Had to hit y'all with another feature. You know what I'm saying? Spider. Y'all funny already. Oh, Woody said there she go. Woody heard his mama and perked up. When I call him, he don't say nothing, but his mama say something. Look at him. There she go. He all in the comments now. Shout out to homie say, oh, you fancy now. Okay, let me stop flexing the what's the names. Let's get to it. Y'all hit that like button now. Y'all feel me? Y'all hit that I like button and y'all share it with any cousins y'all think might learn from this, might appreciate this. We fun to deep dive and get right into it. Like I done said 90 times already. And if you on IG, come to YouTube, start running my mouth. I'm gonna get to it, and then we're gonna, after the lesson, we'll answer any questions or try to answer any questions you want to answer. Boom. Y'all see what it is, man. We talk about futures. Y'all saw the disclaimer rolling across the bottom, but let's say it together. Y'all know about hard by not saying it with me. I am not a financial advisor. I am not a fiduciary. Nothing I say should be taken as financial advice. Do your own research. Investing involves considerable risk, and you should always consult a financial advisor before making any investment decisions. You feel me? Shout out my family, man. Everybody who been following me for a little while, y'all already know who my family is, man. Up first to bat, my little sister Kiki Williams with Stocks to Freedom, Stocks to Freedoms, baby. Shout out PDub, shout out Stock Baby, shout out Lex, shout out Boyd, shout out Doc, shout out everybody Stocks to Freedom, man. Y'all pull up the Stocks to Freedom if you want to join a great community. The Come Up series, everybody know Mark and Jolene, but do you know about AJ and TiVo? Do you know about Supplemental Sundays? Do you know about that? Pull up on AJ and TiVo on Supplemental Sundays, 8 o'clock on Sunday evening, 8 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. Shout out to the world famous bond bullies, my brother Jason Sweetie. If you want to learn how to trade futures from the person who taught me, holla at my brother Jason Sweetie for the bond bullies. You know what I'm saying? Trade like Jay. Oh, full disclosure. He gave me an affiliate link. So if you click on the link in my bio now, that takes you to Jason's page and you sign up under that, I get a commission for it. It don't cost you nothing extra, but I do get a commission. Full disclosure, he gave me an affiliate link. Now, I've been rocking with Ninjatrader way before he gave me the affiliate link. I like to keep it real with y'all. I'm keeping it real. I got an affiliate link, so if you sign up with him, then it's affiliate link. If you don't want to sign up with him, you just want to hang out with me and learn for the free 99, hang out with me and learn for the free 99. You feel me? Okay, we looking at who that is. First Gen Wealth, the homie Zay. If you want to learn how to do technicals and read charts and fundamentals and just be an all-around trader, holla at my cousin Zay, man. Stock Zay, the runners. Holla at him. Learn with Lex. Learn with Lex, amazing fundamental trader, swing trader. Lex know everything, man. Holla at Lex, man. Learn with Lex. Big Drake, finance on fleek, prolific prophecy official. They be doing everything. Draco, Briscoe, Larry, all them. You know what I'm saying? Everybody be doing their thing, man. Y'all link up with them. Charles Coney, the amazing Uncle Charles, is everybody calling the homie Charles. He doing his thing. Book a one-on-one with him. He been trading since Masson Half Mass was a private. If you ever been in the military, you know who Masson Half Mass is. He been trading since Masson Half Mass was a private. You know what I'm saying? Trading with a dummy. Mark. Not Mark Monroe, the other Mark, the light-skinned Mark, the German Mark, the guy that make the funny videos. Speaking of funny videos, y'all need to check out his Red Panda review. I don't know if he was trying to be funny, but it was hilarious to me. It's on YouTube right now. The homie Tag, him and Brandon, I think his name is, they got Right Seat. Y'all holler at Right Seat. Then the professor, I met this dude on the Humbug. He an awesome day trader. He day trade a totally different way from me. Y'all go check him out, man. That's my family. I got a lot more people in my family, but as you see, my slide full. I can't fit no more people in the slide. Look at that, top to bottom, it's full. Can't fit no more people in. All right, Tim, let's get to it, man. Let's get to it. Let Mook click. Okay, well, just in case y'all couldn't see it before, man, when I don't know if we was on, we talk about Intro to Futures Part 1. I had to flex the things one more time. So here we go, man. What are futures? You know what I'm saying, Tim? What are futures? Like I said, we starting with the basics, and then when we get done, if y'all want to ask more questions or go through some other stuff, we'll do that right there. But this gonna be the basics for like starting at the beginning. What are futures? Let's see, what are futures? Futures, when you hear people talk about futures, most time when they're using the word futures, they talk about like the whole market as a whole, like everything in the futures market as a whole. Just like when you hear people say, oh, he's an options trader. They talk about you just trade options. They ain't telling you what you trade options on. They just say he an options trader, so he trade options. Pretty much be the same thing with futures, but futures are a contract. It's a contract that lets you buy or sell a commodity or a security for like a specific price, a predetermined price, should I say, at a specific time. So meaning like you say, I want to buy blah, blah, blah for $300 on March 30th. You know what I'm saying? And then, you know, the futures, they expire every 3 months. So you got a March expiration, you got a June expiration, a September expiration, and a December expiration. That's how the futures expire every year. It's them same months: March, June, September, December. March, June, September, December. That's why when you pick your expiration for futures, it'll say whatever 03, it'll say 06, it'll say 09, it'll say 12, because that's March, June, September, December, right? And then what's the different types of futures? So futures is you're getting a contract between two individuals to buy or sell, right? And it's for a specific price on a commodity or asset. I mean, a predetermined price for a commodity or asset for a specific time in the future. That's why they call them futures, right? And then, so what's the different types of futures, right? You got all different types of futures, but these the ones that I mainly know about right here. You got commodities such as like oil, grains, metals. You know what I'm saying? You got bond futures like the 2-year treasury notes, the 30-year treasury note is like the most popular one that I know of, like the ZB. That when you hear people saying the ZB, they talk about trading a bond future, which is the 30-year treasury note. And I just realized I'm talking with my hands a whole lot right now. And then you got index futures like S&P 500, the NASDAQ, the Dow, you got the Russell, you know what I'm saying? Like when you hear people say, I'm trading the ES, like you hear me talk about the ES all the time. That's the S&P 500. You know what I'm saying? When you hear people saying, I trade the NQ, you know what I'm saying? They talk about the NASDAQ. That's the NASDAQ. You might hear somebody saying, I trade the YM. You know what I'm saying? That's the Dow. You know what I'm saying? And then you can have futures on other stuff too, but these the main ones that I know about. If you want to see what they got futures on everything, just go out there and look up futures and you probably can find it all. But these are like the main ones that I know about. Like when you hear people talk about trading oil, like CL and gold, what's gold? GLD, I think. I can't remember. Silver. You can trade cattle, like you can trade cow. They got cow futures. You can actually trade cattle. I learned that from Uncle Charles. You know what I'm saying? You can trade cattle. You can trade some of anything. You know what I'm saying? Soybean. You know what I'm saying? And like who use futures contracts, right? You got speculators like me and probably 90% of y'all. You know what I'm saying? And speculators are the people that's like trying to make money off the price moves. You know what I'm saying? They trying to make money off the, you know what I'm saying, price move of the asset, of the commodity or the asset or the index. And then you got hedgers, right? And in this sense of the hedgers, what I'm talking about is the people that actually produce these products or they actually buy these products. And what they do, they try to lock in a price to try to reduce the market uncertainty. Like just say if you like a big construction company or something like that right there, and you want to like lock in the price of your goods that you need, your materials that you need, so you can get futures contracts on whatever your materials is, and say, okay, I want to buy, you know what I'm saying, I want to buy my oil. Let's just say, I want to buy my oil at $70 a barrel. You know what I'm saying? And oil is trading for like just say oil is trading for like $69, $70 a barrel now. And you say, I want to buy my oil for $70 a barrel in March or in September. You see what I'm saying? You locking in a price now because you think the price of oil gonna go up. You feel me? You think the price of oil gonna go up, so you want to lock in that price of oil right now. You see what I'm saying? So at expiration, they'll deliver you your oil and you pay $70 a barrel. You know what I'm saying? Whereas now oil might be trading for $95 a barrel in September. You feel me? And then if y'all still on, I still see people on what's name chatting. If y'all on what's name, pull up to YouTube so you can see the screen and you can see the slides, right? So yeah, that's what the hedgers and the speculators. Me, myself, I'm a speculator. Probably 99.9% of the cousins gonna be speculators if, you know what I'm saying, you want to get into, what's the name? Okay, I see Boyd putting in the tickers. ZS is wheat. GC is, what's that, gold? All right, yeah. So those the people who use futures contracts. Boom. How can I trade futures? Tim, how can I trade futures? Well, I'm glad you asked that. I'm glad you asked that, little Timmy Rogers. You need a brokerage account that's eligible to trade futures because not all platforms trade futures. You feel me? Not all platforms trade futures. And then if your platform does trade futures, then you usually have to apply to trade, just like you got to apply to trade options, you usually have to apply to trade futures. It's not a difficult process. You just click on there, fill out whatever they ask you. Most time they be asking you stuff like how long you been doing it and blah, 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 all that. And then they usually approve you right away. You feel me? So you just need a platform that is eligible to do it, and you have to apply to do it. You know what I'm saying? And then before you start trading futures, it's real important to understand the margin for futures, right? Let's talk about margin for futures, right? Now, it's two types of margin that you really got to understand when you're dealing with futures. And margin when it comes to futures is totally different than margin when you're talking about stocks or like a margin account. Usually when we think about a margin account for like stocks or options and stuff like that, I don't know, can you even do a margin account for options? I don't know. I don't do margin accounts, so I really don't know. But margin, when you talk about stocks and stuff on that side, it's money that you're borrowing to go into the position. You borrowing money from the brokerage and to go into the position, right? You're still leveraging on the future side because margin just gives you opportunity to leverage. And if you don't know what leveraging mean, it mean okay, it mean let's say you can use margin for options. So Lex know more than me, you know what I'm saying? So it's like you leveraging where you putting up a small amount of your own capital and you borrowing more money from the broker, you know what I'm saying, to buy the entire position. So that's how it works. Like if you trying to buy some stocks, you trying to buy 100 shares of something. If you're trying to buy 100 shares of something that costs $10, right? So just say it costs $1,000 to get that position. When you use margin for that, you putting up, like, just say you put up $10. I mean, you put up $100 and then you borrow $900 from the broker to get the $1,000 position and then go into the position. That's how the leverage and margin work on the stock side. But the way margin is on the future side, the margin on the future side is, just look at it as a down payment or a good faith deposit, right? You're not borrowing money from the broker. You're just putting down whatever percentage not the broker, but not the market. I can't think of the name right now. It's slipping my mind, but like exchange, whatever percentage the exchange says you need for this particular instrument. If they say you need 25% to get a full ES mini contract, then let's just say like for Ninjatrader, it costs $11,800 to get a contract for the ES, right? $11,800. But the broker may say, okay, you have day margin. That's initial margin. That's the percentage of the purchase price to cover like got to be covered in cash or collateral to open the position, right? That's the initial margin. So the initial margin is the percentage that you need to be able to open that position, right? That's the initial margin. And so the margin that you're putting down is like a down payment. You're not borrowing it. It's a down payment. I think I hammered that home enough, right? And then, but then you have intraday margin where brokers will let you use a smaller percentage of the initial margin to get into the position for an intraday trade. Like for trading during the day, if you plan on just closing it back out that day, you can get into the trade and with a percentage of the initial margin. And we're going to get into that more later after that, right? And then maintenance margin is the amount of money that you have to have in your, you know what I'm saying, like through like equity or cash that you got to maintain at all times once you're in that position, you know what I'm saying, or your broker can do like a maintenance call on you if you're holding the position, if you plan on holding the position. So initial margin is the percentage that you need to put down a down payment to go into the contract, and maintenance margin is the amount that you need to maintain once you're in the position to stay in the position. If your account drops below that maintenance margin, then your broker can do a margin call on you and be like, hey, you got to add more money or you got to close this position. And if you don't add more money, they will close the position for you if it's winning or if it's losing. Trust me. Right? And we're going to get more into the day trade margin in a little bit. Right? So everybody clear on that? Initial margin, maintenance margin. I was kind of going off into another part of it, but the initial margin is the down payment that you get, the percentage that the exchange say for each individual asset. This how much you need to go into a position for that instrument. And then the maintenance margin is the amount that you need to keep in your account. If it dropped below that, then they'll be like, hey, you need to add more money or we're going to close this position on you. Right? Okay. So platforms and broker I use. Right? The platform and broker I use, both are Ninjatrader. The platform is Ninjatrader and the broker is Ninjatrader. Like with Ninjatrader, I don't know about everybody, but with Ninjatrader, you can pick whatever broker you want and you can use their platform. You can use, like I got a trade station account. They offer futures. I can do futures through them, but I don't do it through them. Why? Because I use Ninjatrader, because Ninjatrader is a discount broker. They offer discount intraday margins, right? Here goes some pros and cons about Ninjatrader, and this is what they site look like. They site like this. If you go, go back, Tim. If you go to ninjatrader.com, this is what they site look like. Not the writing down here at the bottom. I put that there. Those just some pros and cons that I like about it. Let's go over the pros and cons of Ninjatrader. The pros of Ninjatrader, right? The main thing I like about Ninjatrader, you get a 14-day free data, free real-time live data, and you can, man, I flexed on them like 7 times. It right here on this little box right here. You see that little box where it say your email address? You just make up an email address, put it in that box, hit download, right? You can download the platform and they're going to send a code, a login, a temporary login and password for you to log in and use Ninjatrader, right? And then when the 14 days up, you come back to this page and put in another email that you made up. You don't have to re-download the platform. They're going to send you another code to that new email you made up. You take that code, ID and password, and put it into your Ninjatrader platform, and your 14 days start over. When the 14 days up, you go back there, put in another email. I'm telling you, I used about 7 or 8 of them before I went live on Ninjatrader and before I bought the license, right? And speaking of the license, they got a lifetime license to use their platform, and as of now, it's $10.99, right? It's $1,099 for the lifetime license. And shout out Jada Trader. I don't know if they still got this going on, but when I signed up for his course, they Ninjatrader and them got a deal where you get $100 off of the license. So I paid $9.99 for my license. I paid because I got it with the deal through, you know what I'm saying, Jada Trader Bun Bullets course, right? So I paid $9.99 for the lifetime license. Like I say, I use them because they are a discount broker. They offer discount intraday margin, right? I'm gonna break that down a little bit more in the next slide, right? You can do playback and sim mode with Ninjatrader, right? And then I like they charts and they tools. They charts and they tools are pretty nice in Ninjatrader, in my opinion, right? Now the cons, they're a little antiquated, if that's the word I'm looking for. They're a little antiquated. Why you say that, Tim? Because they don't provide a mobile app that you can, you know what I'm saying, do it on the go. You have to be on your desktop. Your desktop got to be up and running all times to stay connected to the data. So if you get into a position, if you want to swing your position, it's like, right, you got to stay connected. So your PC got to be up and running. And you can also run it on Mac, but you got to do it through a parallel, or I use the boot camp, but somebody told me on the new M1 chips, the boot camp ain't there no more. So you got to do it through parallels, a whole lot of headache. Every time your MacBook update, you got to re-put in your information. So I stopped using it on my Mac. I just started doing it on my PC. But your PC got to stay connected all the time. On the playback, it be like the candles and the drawings be glitching when you be in playback mode. Like when you be doing playback, like if y'all ever see me back testing, like when you switch stuff, like the drawings will disappear or the candles will put like these real long crazy wicks. That be getting on my nerve, but that only happen in playback. I ain't never seen it happen in like while you live. Like, and then so oh yeah, and then a desktop app and the website are totally separate. Because I don't know, I ain't gonna say because, but I think it's because their platform, the application is like a desktop application that you can use separate from their brokerage and stuff like that. So you can't, like, if you want to add money to it, you can't you can't open up Ninjatrader and add money. You got to open up a web browser, log into your Ninjatrader account or whatever broker that you use, and log into that account and add the money. It's like totally separate from the you can see how much money you got in there, but you can't withdraw or add money through the Ninjatrader application. You got to do all that through the website. So it's like a disconnect there. But those the cons for me. Them just my personal cons. Somebody might have some different cons, but those my cons, those my pros. But Ninjatrader the way it go. You can trade futures through TD Ameritrade. You can trade futures through TradeStation. You can trade futures through Tradeovate. You can link Tradeovate to TradingView. Like if you go to TradingView, you can link like different platforms that you already signed up through TradingView, and you can trade futures through there if they offer that. Like Alley is a part of that, but you can only buy stocks. TradeStation is a part of that. You can trade stocks and futures. But I like Ninjatrader because they a discount broker. And speaking of discount brokers, right? Oh, let's get to the fees and stuff first. We're gonna get to the discount brokers next. Ninjatrader fees, right? These are the different fees and exchange fees that they charge. The main thing you got to remember is like when you like it's a page that show you like the round trip fees, right, of what you pay in fees, and it's real low, it's real minimal. But the only thing outside of the round trip fees that I'll show you on the next slide is for me and probably everybody else that's on this live right now, it'll be you pay $12 a month for the data that you would need to trade futures, unless you're doing something way outside the realms of what I do. It's $12 a month for the bundle, which includes all 4 exchanges, or $4 a month per exchange. So I just pay the $12 a month, you know what I'm saying? And you get the CME, the CBOT, the NYMEX, the COMX, those the different things, like the Chicago board option trading or something like CBOT. I can't remember what it means. It's Chicago something options trading something. That's the main one that I know, but that's one of the 4, right? So and then y'all feel free to download the slides and look at this, or go to Ninjatrader. I ain't gonna read all those, but let me go to this slide right here, talk about discount brokers. But before I start talking about the discount brokers, you see, like for like round trip fees, if you got the lifetime license, the round trip fee for a ES is $2.04. That's what you pay in fees. You know what I'm saying? That's the round trip, that both ways. So it's $2.04 too. So it's like $4.08. So so when you buy a contract, it's $2.04, and then when you sell that contract, it's $2.04. Those the fees. It show you for the ES, and right for the MES, it's 56 cents. So you buy 56 cents, sell 56 cents per contract, and then so you can see those are the they say lifetime license. If you leasing, those the fees, and if you're doing the free version, those the fees over there, right? So this just the broker that I use. Now let's get into the pros and cons. I mean the caution for using a discount broker that I mean a broker that offer discounted intraday margin, right? So if you remember before when I was saying, I don't know if you can really make it out on the screen if it's big enough, but if you look right here where the mouse, can y'all see the mouse moving around right there? Yeah, right over here for the ES. I wish I could highlight this. But for the, you see it right here, it says ES, where I'm moving the little hand, ES, then it says E-mini, S&P 500, right? If you look at that, it says intraday margin. It says $11,880, $880 for intraday margin. That means the exchange is saying you need to have $11,880 to buy, to put down, to get one contract for the E-mini. You know what I'm saying? The E-mini, because it costs, You know what I'm saying? This is a percentage based on, and I don't know the exact percentage that, excuse me, the exchange is doing. So just think about it. It's like whatever it costs per what's the name times whatever. You know what I'm saying? Times 100, I think it is. So, but they want you to put a percentage down, which is $11,880 to go into that contract, right? So then your broker will have a intraday margin, and the intraday margin is based off of whatever the broker see fits, right? For TradeStation, it's 25% of the initial margin for TradeStation for the ES, and every instrument is going to be different for most brokers. It's like every instrument is unique. So, but for the ES, it's 25% for matter of fact, I probably could pull up my TradeStation while I'm talking about it so I can show you the difference between TradeStation and Ninjatrader. So but for Ninjatrader, you only need to have $500 in your account to trade one ES contract. Here is a cautionary tale for the guy or girl that don't know better. Do not, and I repeat, do not let me get a do not, and I repeat, do not trade an instrument that you do not have the total, at least the total initial margin in your brokerage account. You know what I'm saying? Do not, let me say it again. If you do not have 11,800, and let me see if I can get my let me see if I can get my pointer. Is my pointer there? Can I get my pointer? Will my pointer work on this slide? Let me see if my pointer will work on this slide. Right? But I can't blow it up big with my pointer. It go when I put my pointer on, it go away. Come on. Oh, come on. When I put my, why is it? What's this thing doing? It go like when I put the pointer on, it goes away. It goes away when I put the pointer on. Yeah, when I put the pointer on, it go away. Okay, so if you do not have $11,880 in your futures brokerage account, do not try to trade a ES mini. Do not do it. Trade if you don't have, now trade the micros if you don't have at least $1,188 in your account, do not trade one contract of the micros. You want to make sure you have at least the initial margin in your account when you're going to trade that instrument. Whatever the initial margin is for that instrument, you want to have that in your account, even if you use a discount broker. Even if you use a discount broker, because if you, I supposed to been signing into TradeStation, because, and the reason why is because you will blow your account up. I need to, I'm gonna pause y'all. IG, let me get this. I got to put this code in. Is it Guardian? Yes, it's Guardian. Y'all hold on while I put this code in so I can log into my TradeStation account. All right. Sorry about that. IG. I had to get the code to log into TradeStation. Right. So again, where was I? What was I saying? Oh yeah. Do not. This I'm on my cautionary tale. I'm on my cautionary tale. This is a cautionary tale for using discount intraday margin, right? Because what happens is the discount brokers let you trade the big boys for a little bit of money. If you got $500 to the head inside your brokerage account, in Ninjatrader, you can trade one ES contract. You can go into an ES contract with only $500 in your account, but you don't want to do that because you can easily blow that account up, right? And I recommend whatever instrument you want to trade, have at least 10% more than the intraday margin in there, and then only risk 2% of your total account at a time. So that means you can lose at least 4 times before you drop below. You can lose 4 times without even dropping below the intraday margin requirement. You see what I'm saying? That's why I say I recommend, you know what I'm saying, at least 10% more. So if you're trying to trade an ES, if you're trying to trade an ES mini and it costs $11,880, don't trade one contract unless you got at least $13,000 in your account, right? And if you got $13,000 in your account, only risk 2% of your account. So that means, so you only risking like, just say $245, $250 per trade. So that ain't nothing but, what's that? 20 ticks maybe. What's 250 divided by let's do the math together. What's 250? 250 divided by 12. What is it? 1250. So that's 20 ticks. If you got $13,000 in there, your max risk should be 20 ticks on any trade. That's 2% of your account. And then you can lose 4 times and still be above the initial margin requirement inside what's name. And then just say, okay, Tim, I ain't got $13,000. So if you got $1,300, put $1,300 in an account and trade the micros. You know what I'm saying? Because for the micros, it's, let me see, it's what they say, $1,188 for the micros, right? Right? So 1,300, right? Let's say minus 2%. We're gonna do minus 2%. You lost once, right? You got 1,275 minus 2%, right? You lost twice, minus 2%. You on a streak. You lost 3 times in a row, minus 2%. That's 22. 2%. Look at that, 1,200. You lost 4 times in a row, and you got $1,200 in your account, right? And you still got enough, and you still got the initial day margin for 1 micro. You see what I'm saying? You done lost 4 times in a row. You only risking 2% of your account, and you still got one. You got enough money in there for the initial margin of 1 micro, right? And then you just level it up. You know what I'm saying? If you want to trade ES, don't start trading an ES contract unless you got enough for the initial margin for the ES. I recommend having 10% more so that you can take a couple L's and still have the requirements in there. Still have the requirements in there. Was that my last slide? That was my last slide. You see any questions in there, baby?
No questions. Can I come in?
You can pop your camera on.
I don't have no Spider Gang background.
You say you ain't got no Spider Gang background?
I'm gonna come in.
Okay, come on in. Come on in. Just push to the side.
Yeah. Grab that for me. Just grab my stuff. Put it up there for me. You see, grab it. Yeah.
Grab him and hold him. Grab him and hold him. My wife said, I ain't got no Spider Gang background. You got to pull it back a little bit.
Go ahead.
My wife said, I ain't got no Spider Gang background. What's happening?
No questions, but Lex, I do want to say Lex was like, she don't know everything, but she sure chatting in there like she know everything. Hey, Lex. Hey, girl.
Say, hey, Lex. Hey, Lex.
That was very thorough.
That was very, okay.
What's the difference between tick and a point?
Okay, there go a question. What's the difference between a tick and a point? Okay, so a point, a four is question over there. We got oh, that's a no question. Oh, that's you.
Yeah, I was telling people to go over to.
Oh, I saw a question in the box. Okay, a point. Say hey, Tim, sweetie. A point is like the full. It's 4 ticks in every point for the ES. For the ES, it depends on the. It depends on the instrument that you're trading, but for the ES, what I trade, every point is made up of 4 ticks. So you have let me show, I can show you. Let me show you because I feel like I'm gonna confuse you. Open up my Ninjatrader real quick, and I'll show you. Yeah, 4 ticks in a point for the ES, right? And what that means, you got like you may get to 44, you 43.56, then it 0.0. Then it'll be 43.56.25, 43.56.50, 43.56.75, then 43.57. That's how it go. But let me show it on the screen. Ninjatrader, share. Boom. So here on the Ninjatrader, if I let me blow it up on the side over here. See if I can get it to show right in there. Then of course it don't want to show. Oh yeah, there it is right there. So I don't know if it's how it's showing up on the screen for y'all, but right there you see it say 42.53.00. Then you got 42.53.25, 42.53.50, 42.53.75, and then 42.54. So every point has 4 ticks in it. And for the ES, it's $12.25 per tick, and for the MES, it's $1.25 per tick. That's what it pays.
PDub said, "Great job."
What's up, PDub? Hey.
Lala said, "I enjoyed this, Tim."
Appreciate that, Lala. Shout out PDub. If y'all this the PDub I was talking about right here. The PDub, he what's PDub IG, baby? PDub Consulting on IG. He like I tell everybody, Trader taught me how to trade futures. PDub turned me on to ICT, and then PDub clarified everything that ICT was trying to teach me. When I did a one-on-one with PDub and the stuff that PDub taught inside Stocks to Freedom based off of the futures, it's like he took me to a whole nother level. He like made sense to me.
All right. Did you see the question that I popped up?
Oh, I didn't. I'm sorry. What'd you pop up?
Oh, Lord. There you go. Is MicroTick's value worth more than 0 DTS on SPX? I just popped it up, babe. You don't see
it? There it is. I'm looking at the wrong. Is MicroTick's worth more than 0 day? You talking about options. You talk about options. Options and futures, 2 different things. Options, they got the one thing about futures, you don't have any Greeks to worry about. It's just you got a standard amount that you're gonna make or lose. You know what I'm saying? If it move in your direction, you're gonna make a standard for the micros, $1.25 per tick. You're gonna make $1.25 per tick if it move in your direction. With options, you got Greeks and all of that right there. Both of them are derivatives, but the options is all them Greeks and all of that. So it depends on, you know what I'm saying, all these different factors, how much money you gonna make, which strike price you bought. Did you buy in the money? Did you buy out the money? It's a whole lot of factors, so there's no way to really compare the two. You can make a whole lot of money on 0 day expirations. You can make a whole lot of money on futures, but I can't really compare the two.
All right. You see your questions?
Did you say $12 per tick? For the ES, it's $12.25 per, no, it's $12.50 per tick, because 125 12.50, yeah, $12.50 per tick, or $50 a point. Let me make sure my math right. 12.50. Make sure my math right. I don't want to be snowing y'all be like, but Tim said But Tim said it should be $50 a point. 12.50 times 4.50. So it's $12.50 per point on the ES, and then it's $1.25 per tick on the micros.
All right. Look at your screen.
Okay. Who's the better trader, you or your wife? She better than me at everything. God is good and my wife is amazing.
I told her, I said, he definitely better trader. I just got your back. PDub did the club walkthrough in and out. He just came to collect his fee. Good work. Keep doing your thing. Thank you.
Thank you.
All is good.
All to go. All is to go. All is okay. Thank you. Y'all know I be what I say?
What's that?
Yeah, that's true.
P the Illuminati.
Oh, P Illuminati. Hey, that's true. I tell people that all the time, PDub. Women are better traders than men.
I put this stuff in IG.
Oh, it's stuff in IG? What is
it? You want me to highlight it?
Yeah. What is it?
There it is. PDub IG.
Oh yeah. But just type out PDub consultant. Don't worry, cause it's coming out as a link. See, it's showing like as a link.
PDub consultant in there.
It do?
You see it? PDub.
Oh yeah, PDub consultant. There it is right there. That's his IG. PDub consultant. Good work. Keep doing your thing. If using futures.
Chess World say I'm studying Ninjatrader now.
That's what's up. Ninjatrader, that's my dude. What this one is right here? If using trading.
You see it show. If you click show.
I didn't know if you had seen that. I didn't know if it was on your list. If using trading view, which broker should I use? I don't even know. Whatever. I've heard good things about Tradeovate, but I don't use different brokers through them. Just go through there. They got a list of brokers at the bottom. If you go to Trading View, matter of fact, if you go to Trading View, let me pull it up.
Did you already do one? What's the difference between the tick and the phone?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Like I thought we did that.
Go to Trading View, Anthony. You go. I put in. Yeah. If you go to Trading View, and then at the bottom, it's on the bottom for me down here with. Oh, you can't see it, but it say Let me see if I can bring it up so you can see it. Down here at the bottom, down here, you see where it says Trading Panel. If you click that right there, it open up all the different brokers that you can connect. You can connect all these different brokers. And like, I got an Ally account, but you can only connect. You can only trade like stocks through them.
Let's say I like Trade.
And then Tradeovate. I've heard good things about Tradeovate. Trade Station. I got Trade Station. I use Trade Station, but I supposed to have been showing y'all that the margin, the difference in the margin for like Trade Station and Ninjatrader. Where is it? I can't remember where it is. Let me see if I can find it real quick. Where's the search on here? Support. What's this? Search. Futures. Okay, futures.
Start trading futures and options.
Futures. Oh, there's search right there. Futures margin. I just want to type futures margin. Is it not typing? Oh, there it is. Yeah, it is. Margin requirements.
Can you just trade trade view by itself?
Yeah, I don't Trading View, you can do just about anything on there as far as I know. Once you link your broker to it, you can just use that to trade as far as I know. I don't do it like that, but as far as I know, you just trade through it and they got like a mobile app and everything. Lex, you still in here?
She in here.
Lex, I know Lex trade through the
paper.
You say paper?
Mm-hmm. He said, can you just trade on Trade View by itself? And she said, only paper.
Yeah, you can only paper trade if you don't link your broker to it. I can't find it on here now.
What you looking for?
I was looking for the difference between. Just keep looking for. Any more questions?
I don't have any more.
Okay, no more questions. I was trying to find the futures requirements. I mean the margin requirements. Pricing. Oh, margin rates. Futures margin. Look at that. Right there. There it is. I knew it was somewhat easy. Right? See? And on here, you see they say for the ES, it's $11,880 for initial margin, and then theirs is 25 for day trading is 25% of initial margin, right? And then look at this one down here for the VIX. If you want to day trade VIX futures, it's 200% of the initial margin. So you got to put up like almost 19,000 to trade the VIX intraday, right? And then what's 25% of 11,800? What's that, like almost $3,000? 11,880 times 0.25. Yep, $2,970 to trade one contract on the ES through TradingView. So you know what I'm saying? They not a discount broker like Ninjatrader. Ninjatrader, it only costs $500 to trade one ES contract, but excuse me, TradeStation, it costs pretty much $3,000 to trade one ES contract.
Up to no good, so you could teach us how to trade almonds.
You funny. You're a funny guy. Teach you how to trade almonds.
Yeah. All right. So that's what Lala put on there.
Tim got his metaverse gadget locked and loaded. That's right. Got him locked and loaded. All right. I don't see no more questions, so we're going to get up out of here. Options, take your premium futures. Oh, there's somebody just commenting. Take your account, your soul. Yes, they will. They were just commenting. Informative. Appreciate that, Mimi. Mimi said, informative. That's right. We all we got, and we all we need. You feel me?
If I turn on my screen, will I have the
Nah, cause yeah, you might click in. Let me see. Like turn your camera on.
Nah.
Oh, you probably got to set it to green screen.
Mm-hmm. Virtual background. I got it. Go ahead, keep talking.
Oh, I clicked the wrong thing.
It's okay. We'll
all
do
right.
it later. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. I was about to get out of here anyway. Great start to the series. I appreciate you, BD. I appreciate you, PDub. Hey, we about to get out of here if we ain't got no more questions, man.
Thanks, everyone.
Thanks, everybody, for tuning in. Thanks, everybody, for tuning in on IG. I'm saving it on YouTube. It's not going to be saved on IG. But, like I say, next shout out Meat in the building. I appreciate you. Oh no, that ain't me. I keep thinking that's Meat.
Yeah,
that's somebody else.
I did too.
All right, rundown. If you want the slides, they let me do that right now while I'm talking to y'all, because I will forget. Let me upload them right now. If you want the slides, it's a link in the description to download the slides. You don't have to give me anything. It's totally free. I can't walk and chew gum at the same time, so y'all hold on while I type this. Just click the link and you'll see a Linktree link that say download Tim Tidbit slides. And then my phone is in the way. Then you can just download the slides for free. Share it with any cousin you feel like, you know what I'm saying, well, like get something out of this. And then next week we're gonna do a deep dive into like Ninjatrader, my trading platform of choice. We're gonna do a deep dive into Ninjatrader next week. And then after that, we're gonna do the week after that, we're gonna break down the strategies that I paper trade, live trade, and back test. And then after that, the next week after that, we're gonna show how to back test and using those strategies. So that's the next 3-4 weeks moving forward. like I said, if y'all like what you heard today, subscribe if you ain't subscribed. Share it with other cousins you think will get something out of it. And we gonna keep doing this for the free 99. Hashtag Spider Gang. I was trying to show off one of my shirts, but you see my green screen. My green screen, you can see through it cause that's green. Then my sweetie want to show off her shirt.
I think I sent up.
Yup. I got options. I buy them, I sell them. You feel me? And then I wish I had the red one so you can see, because on the outside of the sweatshirts, let me see if you can see. Oh, you can see it. Can you see it?
Yep.
On the outside of the sweatshirt,
right
you
there.
got the Spider Gang. And then on the inside of the shirts, it's on the Spider Gang on the inside of the shirts. All right. So yeah, Spider Gang talking wealth walks. Taking wealth walks.
They want to see the green in the shirt.
They want to see the green.
I said if they want to see the green in the shirt, this versus that.
Oh yeah. So you.
But you're gonna have to show it. No.
Show what?
Gonna show it on the screen. I don't know if you.
It's gonna key it out. Screen. It's gonna key it out. Oh yeah. Anyway, man, we about to get out of here. I appreciate y'all. To the next time. Gone.